My biggest thing for you right now is just like posture when we land. I think if and this is again more of a question than it is an answer. When you go load, do you feel like all of your tension is built up in here? Or do you feel like all of your tension is built up in your hip? Okay, because if we go watch, let's just watch our foot real quick. You go watch your back foot and see how you buckle over on your ankle. And again, this is just one swing. But we go buckle over on our ankle. Are we buckling over our ankle because our knee is pushing so far up? Or are we buckling over our ankle because we are rotating so hard in the ground that that's what my foot does? And if it's number two, that's great. There are plenty of videos of Trout doing that, but there's not plenty of videos of Trout getting his knee where his knee is literally past his foot. That was an awful drawing. Where his foot is like, or his knee is outside his foot, or even on the back edge of his foot. So what I want you to consider is if it is because you're screwing your foot into the ground so hard, that's completely fine. If it's because your knee is being pushed out so much, that's when it's going to be bad news, because then all you're going to do is roll yourself back over onto the inside part of your foot and make yourself fall down. Now, landing-wise, like we've been talking about, this is phenomenal. You get to keep both your feet flat on the ground, right? I want my circles. You get to get both of your feet flat on the ground. And then like our drill that we've been doing with our feet flat, look how your knee isn't working over your toes, which is going to peel your heel up. Your thigh and your femur are rotating forward to pull your foot up off the ground. So legs-wise, other than maybe what I just said for your question, that's pretty freaking good. Now, upper body-wise, this movement where your head works up and back is what makes your clip. You need to make this back shoulder, like we do with the basketball, you need to keep that in there, right? It gets disconnected right there, because your head is working up. And then like we were talking about, okay, you end up going down and clipping the baseball where your barrel path is going like this to then go back up, right? I think we need to figure out how to be on better plane, meaning your posture, like the T drill with it behind your butt, meaning your posture has to stay there so that your bat is working on the same plane as the baseball, right? The ball, we're going to go like this. The ball is roughly on that plane, and your bat goes way below that plane to come back up. Instead of your bat being on that spot right there, which is close, and your bat going back up to match and stay on that plane, is now you not clipping the ball, and that's when you're going to hit the ball your 88, 89, 90.